All right, thank you, Christy. Now to the big story of the day. State health officials say they have stopped distribution of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine in both North and South Carolina. This comes as the CDC and the FDA recommend an immediate pause on use of this Johnson & Johnson vaccine because of concerns with blood clotting. Officials say that they are in the process right now of rescheduling or changing the vaccines for the J&J events that they're anticipating. They do not anticipate it'll cause a huge disruption to the vaccination efforts since South Carolina was getting about 7,000 Johnson & Johnson vaccines a week.
There will be some impact. We're continuing to vaccinate. There's vaccine available across the state. So I think the impact will be minimal, and we're working to minimize it even further.
Now, the Department of Health and Environmental Control is saying more than 82,000 South Carolinians have been given the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. So, with that kind of breaking development today, we wanted to pull in our medical consultant, Dr. Cedrek McFadden. He's live here in the studio with us this afternoon. We've both been vaccinated, so we can be back together again to talk about this important issue. And let's put the news in perspective, Dr. C. When you hear, as someone who might have had the vaccine already, blood clots, that's concerning. So explain to folks what's happening.
Well, each year in the United States, 300,000 to 600,000 people are diagnosed with some type of a blood clot. This is a particularly rare type of the blood clot that's associated with immune response from the vaccine itself. It produces a severe stroke-like illness. It's more common in females, and it may be linked to pregnancy and use of birth control medications. Now, we don't know anything about the particular females that are involved in this particular instance, but that's where we are right now, identifying what's unique about these women and how can that influence what happens overall with the use of this vaccine.
And when we talk about the patients involved here, what do we know about the patients that had the clots? You mentioned they were women.
Yes.
How many of them are there?
So we have 6 women. They were all aged between 18 and 48, and they were all within 2 weeks of that single-dosed Johnson & Johnson vaccine. The condition that's produced is called a cerebral vascular sinus thrombosis, which is a type of blood clot within the brain, and it can produce problems that can mimic of a stroke. Headache. It may produce even some leg tingling. It may produce some abdominal pain, and those are the signs or symptoms that may then get their attention to try to seek for help.
And so what do people who may be a person who's had that vaccine, what kind of time window do they need to be thinking about? And again, you mentioned some symptoms. What total symptoms do they need to be on the lookout for?
Yeah, I think this can be quite alarming for some people, right? Mm-hmm. I think ultimately, if you've had the Johnson & Johnson vaccine a month ago, you're really at low risk. But if you've had the Johnson & Johnson vaccine within 2 weeks, you really need to be paying attention for any of these signs or symptoms: severe headache, abdominal pain, leg pain, trouble breathing, and really bringing that to the attention of your doctor. And that's another reason why this pause is so important, so that we can educate the healthcare providers about what we need to be looking for to investigate further.
And is that a call to your doctor, or is that a, hey, let's go to the ER?
That's a call to your doctor initially, and then, taking it from there, because there may be other factors, other things that are going on. But again, this is still quite a rare event that occurred, but still one that we have to pay attention to.
6 patients out of, do we know how many shots have been given?
So nearly 7 million vaccines have been given of Johnson & Johnson. Okay. So still quite rare. We want to put it into perspective. Mm-hmm. But again, in this instance, we have to do our due diligence to make sure that it's safe. This is what we've been asking for. We want transparency. We want all the information, and that's the right thing to do right now.
All right, so if you are someone right now sitting watching us who has a Johnson & Johnson vaccine appointment, we heard some state health officials saying in their news conferences today that your provider will get in touch with you to kind of reschedule. Is that the protocol, so to speak, right now?
So you can wait for the provider, but certainly reach out to them if you still have concerns, because again, we don't want to forget that COVID is still real. Right. Vaccines are still available. We have 2 vaccines that are quite efficacious for this reason, and so you should still be getting some type of vaccine, even if this one is on pause.
Dr. Cedrek McFadden, thank you for joining us on this breaking news in the studio. We appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
Well, happening now.